So you picked red path, and you are now looking to understand what the mastery of your path is going to be. Again, you're here because there was some obsessive tendencies with your mind getting a little bit ahead of yourself, and then getting probably lost or not having the motivation to really do what needs to be done to manifest your heaven on earth, or manifest what you're looking to manifest or work on right now. And so you're here because of that energy. Now, the mastery that awaits you on this path is so let me not scare you, but you got a pretty you're moving through a lot this month. You got two hyper energies, a shadow energy, and then all of it culminates with like transformation. So you will be living like this is like the rock star path, because it's like think of any rock star, right? It's like just 0 to 5 million, right? So that's going to be your path this month, and it's all under the guise of spiritual energy, non-physical energy that's really coming in to bring more of your destiny into this existence. So what we're looking at for you is mastering window 54. Window 54 is a hyper throat chakra. This is gossiping energy. And so what you're mastering can either be the deficiency of a hyper throat chakra, or it could be what this means, okay? So I'll go over both. The deficiency of the hyper throat chakra is somebody who communicates little white lies or false stories, or you're saying things to create excitement, energy. Maybe you're talking, again, gossip, like you're communicating other people's lives, other people's stories. The voice is one of our strongest and most powerful manifestation tools. And so when we use our voice out of alignment to our own truth, meaning we tell lies, we falsify things, we tell other people's secrets or truths, right? Whatever it is, if we are using this tool not in alignment to what we think and what we want or what we feel, then we're really living out of vibration or out of resonance to our reality. And so this could be what you're mastering this month. It could be really coming back into the sacredness of your own voice. Again, if I can't say this enough, the voice to me is one of your most powerful and direct manifestation tools when used in alignment to your truth. When you're speaking for other people, when you're communicating lies, you will manifest all of that incongruent vibration into your reality. And you do not want to be living multiple it's like taking on everybody else's baggage and your own baggage. It's like, why would you ever do that? You're not a camel. Don't do that, right? So this could be one aspect of what you're mastering this month is, how do I really come back in and honor how my voice is being used? And how do I use, words? And how do I communicate my heart's desires and what I'm thinking in a way that might feel emotional if it's coming from my heart, or it might feel, a bit ungrounded if it's coming from my head. But how do I communicate what's really mattering to me in each moment, instead of all this jazz that's outside of you, right? How do I get back in alignment to me? And so a balanced throat chakra is purifying yourself so that you can communicate authentic messages. And then when you start communicating authentic messages, people then hear who you are authentically. Your now entire world starts vibrating to reflect your authenticity, and your reality shifts. So this could be one level of mastery. There's another side to this that I like to talk about. When this energy shows up, this could be about a bomb being dropped in your field. Sometimes it's not necessarily you that's moving far outside of your own throat chakra. So if you're not resonating so much with the path of, I need to hone in on only speak my truth and all this, if that doesn't feel resonant, then this will be the area you focus on for your mastery. It would be about, it's like, if it's not you, it's things that are happening around you, where, you don't feel, something doesn't feel in alignment, right? People say things and then you just get that spidey sense that something isn't quite right. Something feels a little off, right, to what they're saying. I don't know what it is, but something they just said just doesn't sit right with me. If you have been feeling this way, then what this is indicative of is that there's typically information that's ready to hit your field. There's information or truth out there that is being withheld from you, but other people know it. And what this can do is actually throw off your own it's your spidey sense, but it's like it can make you question. It can make you question what you've been saying and what you've been doing, because there's discordant energy that's surrounding you. And so it's indicative of I call it like a throat chakra bomb going off in your field. So like get grounded and get ready, because what you're mastering is the ability to discern where things are off or who it's off with, and then you will have to use your voice to communicate what you're feeling, what your truth is, so that you can get this bomb of information to go off in a way that's not going to completely take you out, right? And so again, it's about calling people on their inauthenticity. But I'll tell you that would be, if that's the path you're going, you will start with looking at these things outside of you. And then as these bombs go off outside of you, what it typically does is it gets you to come back into your voice and have to then communicate your truth, communicate things you haven't been willing to communicate. You know, it will, when the bombs go off, it will always come back on you, and there will be come back on you in a good way that you can then communicate more authentically where you are once the truth is revealed surrounding you, okay? And I'll just tell you, sometimes it's good. I had a friend who was in New Zealand, and he's like, I pulled this card, and it was this like bomb, you know, going off, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And then he was withholding that he was his wife was pregnant, his partner was pregnant. And so, you know, they can be good truth bombs too, but you get the sense, that somebody's not telling you everything, right? So these can be good things. But if you're mastering it this month, I'd say, either you're mastering it to understand what it means to be able to, feel into when the throat chakra resonance is off in yourself or somebody else. So you might be honing your own, again, I like the word spidey senses when we talk about this. It might be a refinement tool for you this month, right? So it might, things like people telling you they're pregnant or they're moving or whatever, you got a raise, right? So it might just be honing your own sensibility with when people are withholding truth from you, so that you can kind of see how this fabric around the throat chakra works. So that is your mastery for Red Path this month, and you will click this video here now to go into what the new beginning is going to be right around the 1st of the month all the way up until the 19th, or if you're a part of the chakra community, the Root to Crown community, then if you watch this on email, or if you got the email and you clicked any of the Red Path links, you should be getting the video around the 10th of the month when the energy truly starts to transition. So you can watch that new beginning video now, or you can wait till it gets sent to you through email if you prefer. But anyways, make sure you're walking with the mastery of that hyper throat chakra. Again, it's here and it's hyper in your field, window 54, so that you can start to understand what it means to have a throat chakra that's operating in the future, that's operating in some timeline that's not right now, right? We want to get things back into alignment and into the truth, so that you can be manifesting really strongly and clearly moving forward. So with light and love until the next video.